No one wants to hear this, but nobody wants to date a woman in her 30s. If you haven't settled down by the time you're in your 30s, just give it up. No one wants an emotionally intelligent, self-aware, secure woman who only wants a man for his character.
The men not yearning no more because they gay. That's it. It's no more to it. The men not yearning no more because they gay.
Told him I missed him and hate the way things are changing between us. He said, "What do you want me to do? Apologize?" No, I want you to shoot me between the eyes!
I feel like I'm meant to be alone for the rest of my life, and I keep attracting emotionally unavailable men and falling in love with nothing. I just never find the right one for me.
It's your lucky day because I did some boots on the ground journalism because I was like, how are these people casually affording Birkins and luxury hauls? I know it's commonly thought like everyone's just in credit card debt, but obviously that's not the case for everyone. The answer that I found most commonly is the fact that these women have very high paying jobs themselves. Guess what? They are also married. Because a girl commented on my video saying I make blank a year. I was like, wait, that's literally how much money I make, but I can't afford a Birkin. There was more than one woman, but their husbands pay for almost everything, like the housing expenses, blah, 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 blah. And then they are able to, like with the money they make, buy what they want for themselves. And obviously each month my money is going to my rent, to my car, insurance, utilities, bills, all those great things. But then I had a second and I was like, oh my gosh, if all of that was covered for me, I would be having 6 Birkins on my arm.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. Alright, women are realizing too late that good men don't wait around forever in modern dating. We got action. Let's cook.
I was telling my friend the other day that I genuinely don't know what it's like for a man to actually like me or like enjoy my company. I have not experienced a relationship like that in over like 13 years. I saw a video the other day where this guy was like walking in to the kitchen and dancing towards his wife. Never has happened to me. That's never happened to me. I feel like every guy I've ever dated has only complained about how annoying I am, doesn't want to spend time with me, or acts just like I'm like the worst person ever. I even was with a guy who like wouldn't even travel with me, like wouldn't even take me out on a trip. He told me to take my best friend. I don't know. I see other couples and I'm like, dang, what is that like? Because I genuinely have no frame of reference. I cannot relate. I have no idea what it's like to live with someone that actually likes you and like spending time with you, or someone that does not like objectify you or idealize you. I assume that that is amazing.
The main reason why good men don't wait around is because they know that this is in the background. You just spend time around a woman and you understand what they go for. If you were accepting all of this bad treatment, why am I gonna come in and go above and beyond? And that's where these fake standards come from accepting less. Why were you ever accepting less? And looks mean nothing, because in a lot of these clips, the women are decent looking, attractive, sexy, cute, doable. Same thing, same result. The guy didn't even want to travel with me, but then they come out here and they want you to be able to travel this many times a year and give them this and shower them with this, and you have to do this on the first date and prove you're a provider. Why are good men doing this? They don't need to prove that they're good to you. They prove it to themselves by waking up day in and day out, staying on the grind, staying on code, working hard for themselves. You don't deserve this type of man. You should have had this guy from the beginning. But hey, what do I know? All I know is these clips are just non-stop. Never feel sorry for them. Never. Because they like to date bums. They're attracted to bums that they're sexually attracted to. But then when you're the good guy and you're not willing to do X, Y, and Z, they don't like that. And they try to manipulate you into thinking that you're a bum or you're less than because you're not going for it. It's actually quite clever how they try to get over on you. You're a bum if you don't do X, Y, and Z, because I've settled for bums before because I was sexually attracted to them. Crazy work. Let's get the next one.
And if you got a good man, you really got to appreciate him, because the dating pool right now, Flint. Muddy waters, bitch. Like, I don't know. After the first, 1-2 days of texting, I already be irritated. These niggas don't buy flowers. They don't want to plan no date. They don't want to plan no trip. They don't got their passport. They don't be talking about shit. Like, I don't know. It just be like, ah! And don't get me wrong, like, being single is cool. But it's like when you got a good man, like a good man that always is planning stuff. They always want to take you here, take you there. They don't mind spending money on you. The conversation be hing. Like, it just be like, you know, it just, I don't know. It make everything just so much easier. But as soon as you like go out on a date with a new nigga or you start talking to a new nigga, it just be like, wrap this up. Like, I'm so bored. I'm so uninterested and just turned off. Like, ah, I miss my man. What the fuck? I hate it here. Shit.
She's only saying this now because she doesn't have that good man anymore. That's the only reason why she's sitting in the car admitting this. So they realize way too late in the game that men finally accept what the game is and you can't get over on them anymore. So now all the new dudes are low effort. They're not willing to do what the last guy did. Well, it's like I always ask, where's he at? Oh, I had a guy spend money on me and do this before, so I'm not settling for less. Well, where's he at? Where's he at? Nothing matters. Nothing matters only until it's too late and they're looking for security. They lose their job. Oh, I can fall back on my man. I don't got it like that. Oh, my man has it like that. Oh, my man will come do this. This breaks down. Oh, my man will fix that. Now when they're looking for this stuff, they're searching for where the good men are. No. Those standards have to be that way from the beginning. Men are understanding this. See, it's not the same, right? We prioritize a chick's looks and if she's popular and what our friends will think or whatever. But as we grow older, we understand what matters, but we have time. You need to understand what matters early on. Make a couple mistakes, not too many. They make all these mistakes. Get back out here and they're like, where are all the good men? You don't have time like that. Reality will always check them. Let's get the next one.
You know what? I think your man should give you a little bit of the ick. Just a smidge, a tad, a dash of ick, if you will. You do not want to be with a super cool guy that has no flaws, okay? That is not a game you will win at. I guarantee it. Like, sometimes when a man does something and you're like, wow, you probably have never felt the touch of a woman, like that's kind of the vibe that you want. You don't want a man that is too suave. As a man, like, why are you so charismatic? You know?
No. This is what's called the reach back. Now you want to go for men that aren't charming, that aren't charismatic, that aren't good looking, that aren't muscular, that aren't guys that get second looks, guys that are happy to be with you and put you up on a pedestal. Now that you're looking for the good men, you want to go to these guys. Nah. It's like what I say. My stance gets proven every time one of these clips play, because I always say you can want a guy who's tall, charming, charismatic, muscular, career-driven, goal-oriented, all of that stuff, but it will backfire on you if he finds a better offer from another woman because he has the option to go elsewhere. So yeah, women liking that and all of that, there's nothing wrong with that. Just read the fine print. That's the only reason why she's saying this. Go for the guy who it feels like he's never touched a woman before. A guy that's quirky, he's not witty, charming. You're not really bringing him around because you know he's one of the guys and stuff like that. No. Leave those guys right where they are. Leave those guys right where they are. They don't deserve to be treated like less than, because that's what happens when women go for those guys. They run the show. They're like, you know what? I need somebody. I'm going to run the show. Nah. Even those men are waking up to it and they're not going for it. They're not going for it. That's why women are like, even the nice guys seem to not be even interested in us. No, men just want cooperation and they want you to reciprocate the energy going back and forth. Women want control. They want to run the show. So they'll go back to these guys. No, that sounds crazy. Keep going for what you always went for. It's like I say, they got three options. Go for the guy that you're highly sexually attracted to, that you like that, or You could go for a guy that you're not sexually attracted to and just go with him until you get tired of him. Or you can remain single, but remain single and be quiet. Be quiet. Don't talk about the dating market. Don't talk about dude. Don't talk about anything. Don't talk about bills. Don't talk about societal pressure. Don't talk about I want to have kids. Don't talk about anything. Just remain single. Because this ain't a good look. Let's get the next one.
I'm staying single because you could give a man everything, your heart, your soul, your body, every freaking thing, and the next day they could flip a switch and not want you no more. It's just that easy for them. It's just that easy for them. I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means, but I know when I'm wrong, and so I can talk it out. And I feel like when it get hard, a man want to just fucking bounce. They don't see the fight and shit anymore. Okay, it's getting hard. Move on to the next. It's like they just want a bitch to just fucking just shut up whenever they want them to. They want just a weak ass bitch. That's what they want. And that's why I'm staying single, because it's like I have a right to feel how I feel. I'm not a fucking robot. I'm not your slave. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to bite my tongue.
What exactly is a man fighting for? See, when she used the word fight, I already knew that whatever she's saying, her stance, her argument, it has no legs to stand on. Men don't want to fight as soon as things get hard. Why should a man have to fight for a woman's affection? Why should a man have to fight to see his kids? Why should a man have to fight and slay dragons and warlords and all of this stuff? No. Why should a man have to fight you to be with you when he could just walk away in silence, move on, protect his peace, and actually come out on the other side okay, rather than being depressed, broken, and emotionally drained? No. Men don't want to fight. They just walk away as soon as things aren't easy. And when she said men just want a woman to shut up, no, men want a woman that seeks to understand a man's journey, a man's experience. That's half of the reason why you guys don't attract good quality men, is because you never search to understand a man's thought process, his journey, his trials and tribulations, because you don't care. And that's just the way women are wired. They don't care. That's fine. But a man fighting for you, for what? She's trying to frame it as, I'm picking the wrong men or men are bad. No, that's not what it is here. As soon as she used the word fight, and you could peep the hands, peep the mannerisms, men are not going. And it's going to remain this way. Men are respecting themselves. See, that stuff used to work when men were knuckleheads. When men didn't have two nickels to rub together. That's when all of that stuff worked. Now, absolutely not. Let's get the next one.
I told a guy that I was waiting till marriage. It was our 5th date. We were trying to decide if we wanted to be exclusive or not, and expectations and what that would look like. And we talked about my waiting for marriage for about an hour. And he had a lot of questions, and I was like trying to answer them to the best of my ability and explain where I'm coming from and why it's important to me. He was really nice about it, like just a gentleman, just wanting to understand. And I told him, I know that this is a lot to take in, and I want you to be able to make the best decision for you. So please, take a couple days, think about it. Don't think about my emotions, just think about what you need in a relationship. And then give me a call back in a couple days. And just let me know what you've decided. And I've been waiting for the phone call all day. And I'm like I know that it'll be good either way. Like, this is just how it is. Like, if I'm gonna choose to set myself apart in Christ, then this is what dating looks like. But it just feels kind of bad to be waiting for his phone call, waiting to see, am I worth dating if I don't have sex? And I'm he hasn't called yet, and it's 8 p.m. And so I'm well, maybe he's not calling because he'll show up to my place with flowers and tell me that that's not why he was interested in me, and that he wants to be in a relationship with me either way, and that I'm worth it. But is that unrealistic? You know, like wanting like I don't know, I just wish that I was worth a big gesture, because right now I don't even know if I'm worth a phone call. And it hurts a little bit. But like either way I'll be fine. I'm just sad.
When he asked the questions to better understand her, he figured out that this isn't worth it. He made an executive decision. I'm not talking to her anymore. And she has interest in this guy because now she's waiting for his call and she's waiting for this. But at the same time, she ain't a virgin. She's not a virgin. She now has these standards of I'm waiting until marriage. Good on this brother. Nah, I'm good. At least she got 5 dates out of it. But what she's going to understand now also is that men are in charge of who gets the relationship. That's what men are actually in charge of. Yeah, you can close your legs all you want. You don't have to do that. Actually, shout out to her. Respecting herself. She doesn't want to move fast with somebody, but at the same time, a man has a standard to say, you know what? I'm good off of this. I'm good off of this. You're going to tell a guy, oh, we're talking about being exclusive with you. You're not giving him your best. You're not giving him your best. Women will run this game on men, and men are just like, wait a minute. So you slept with somebody else that you really like that. You slept with this guy that's now your friend, or this other guy that you say you're friends with, you grew up with since way back when. You slept with this guy. You slept with this guy one night out or whatever. But when it comes to me, I have to do more than 5 dates. I have to do more than all these other guys. Why would I do that? That's it. Men aren't going for the games. Women are always going to paint themselves in a good light and sell you purity. So guys are like, no, I just really want to see the real you. And if you're not going to allow me to see the real you, then I'll show you my back. I'll walk away. Because this is what it signals to a guy. When you don't want to get physical with him, it's like there's something wrong with him. And women do this all the time when they see you as the good guy. They'll make you wait because you're the good guy. And men get confused by this all the time. Why is she making me wait, but this other guy, she didn't make him wait? Because she was sexually attracted to him and she wanted it to happen now. She didn't want to miss out on that opportunity. You're the good guy shelling out 5 dates. You'll be consistent. You'll really be that consistent figure in her life. So she wants to make you wait because women know it's human nature. He wants an ROI. He's not going to stop investing because he made it this far already. But she got a shock when he said, I'm good. And no response is a response. So she could sit around waiting for his call, but it ain't coming. So this was women realize too late that good men don't wait forever in modern dating. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
One thing that I don't understand about a lot of women is, why do y'all skip over the stable guy? Like, it's like either y'all will get a bum that just got out of jail, no car, no job, no nothing, a bum, or y'all want these dudes that's paying all the bills and doing everything under the sun. Like, what's wrong with just a stable guy? Like, I date stable men. You know what I'm saying? They got a car, they got a crib. You know what I'm saying? If we going on dates every weekend, they ain't got to pay all the bills. If they paying all the bills, then I'm a cook. It's like y'all don't have no type of common sense. Either the dude got to be the richest, doing everything under the sun, and or just a bum. Like, y'all act like it's nothing in between. Like, what's wrong with y'all?